it Sunday to Sunday. Flyer than round trips when she hit the runway. Comedy original, she do shit her own way. Made the stage her place, moving at her own pace. Fuck with her the wrong way, this gon' be a long day. She watch Basketball Wives, loving hip hop too. Born in 81, one day forward turned to 82. Funny, ratchet, and cute, she a winner, that's true. She don't even take L's, eating alphabet soup. Mayday, mayhem, 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 mayday, mayhem. She a cool black nerd, always been smart. Ever since she turned 8, wanted her name in the charts. Monty Python was a shit, Richard Pryor made a start. Red Fox and Eddie Murphy, inspiration to her art. Who you know got banned from the dollar store for throwing canned goods at a baby father though? She a good mother though. She ain't worried about laughs cause she gon' get a lot of those. Showtime at the Apollo though. And she paint the perfect picture telling stories up in all the jokes. You don't really want the drama, bro. Cause Mabel cool, Mayday nice, Mayday want all the smoke. Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem, Mayday, mayhem.
And hello, it is your girl MaydayMayhaim. Ew. Look, y'all, I had to come on here before I was able to put the makeup on. Cause look, I've been a little busy. I ain't gonna lie, I've been quite busy lately, dealing with kids and watching the court. I've been watching Nick at Night about the trial of Eligio Bishop. What irks my soul, I'm not a Nature Boy fan. However, why can't y'all say his name right? I done heard Elia, I done heard Eligio, I done heard Elilaga. I'm like, damn, the man's name is Eligio Bishop. Like, it's just that simple. His name is Eligio Bishop. It's Eligio, like Eligio, right? Like I've heard y'all say more construed things. And another thing that kind of irks my soul is how it's not streamed. It could be streamed more. I've seen other things streamed on Court TV and other streaming networks that was way more worse. And I was like, I wish it was streamed more. And the only way I can find it is either through Nick at Night or if I'm searching through the courts on like Court TV or Atlanta 11. So I was strolling and little nasty boy tried to fire his attorney, y'all. Yes, he did. You did, y'all. Why did he try to fire his attorney? He sure did. He tried to fire his attorney because he felt that his attorney wasn't representing him. And I'm not a Nature Boy fan. I promise y'all I'm not. However, that attorney, I know some people are agreeing that attorney could have done better. You know, like that attorney could have done a little bit better at representing him, because some of the stuff that the attorney allowed in, it was like, you gonna let that slide, bro? You gonna let him let that? You gonna let him let that go on in? Oh. Okay, it's your world, squirrel. I'm just trying to look out for you, player, because that ain't happening. But he switched his attorney so many times throughout this whole proceeding before he even got to trial. So now we're at trial. We're going to sit and watch it. It's about a good 9 minutes long. I might stop in between to say some things because some of the things he say is freaking outrageous. Okay, I'm watching my mouth. I'm trying my hardest. But let's listen to some of the things he has to say. Now, I ain't gonna even lie. I had to pull out Mama Lion lip gloss on this one because I was like, sir, no, you didn't. Because it gets, you're going to see, now the past few times you've seen him, like again, go watch Nick at Night, Nick at Night, Nick at Night, Nick at Night to see he been showing up looking good. He looked kind of battered down this time. He looked kind of beat. But he has a mask on. He's concerned about COVID. And I'm going to say this before it starts. Was you concerned about COVID when you was touching the turtles? And I'm probably going to say it again because he was kicked out of Hawaii. Him and I think it was 20 or 21 more of them that was kicked out of Hawaii for touching turtles during COVID. So let's get to it. Let's listen.
We've got some breaking news out of Georgia in the polygamist cult leader trial. Defendant Eligio Nature Boy Bishop is asking the judge to dismiss his attorney, and things are getting heated. If you are new to this case, Bishop is on trial for allegedly raping one of his cult followers and releasing revenge porn. The defense's case is starting today, and the heated arguments started up moments ago. We're going to pick up from there.
Yes.
The state's suggestion is that the court make clear that Mr. Bishop has two options under the Sixth Amendment, and he needs to select from one of those two options.
Yes. All right, Mr. Bishop. The options are: 1, you can proceed with Mr. Booker. 2, you can fire Mr. Booker and you can proceed pro se. If you want to do that, we have to have what's called a Ferretti hearing and to advise you on the record of all of the dangers in doing so. The COVID issue has been resolved. The attorneys are fine going forward. The jurors are fine going forward. I'm wearing a mask. It's not an issue.
Why are you looking around?
CDC guidelines are changing. Anyway, so that ship has sailed. We're going forward with this trial. We're in the middle of it. If you want to have a different attorney, you don't get to choose a different attorney in the middle of the trial. We don't stop for you to get a new lawyer. You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed by yourself, period. Two choices. Those are the only ones you have.
Is that on record?
Yes, everything is on the record.
Okay, I would like to fire my attorney if I can find new counsel.
That is not an option. Okay, you're not listening to me, Mr. Bishop. The options are proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed without an attorney. Those are the two options you have at this juncture, period. Nobody in the back can help you. Look at me. I'm talking to you. Two options. Proceed.
Now I ain't gonna lie. That probably messed his whole little soul up. When this Judge Honorable Stacey K. Hendrick told him, don't look around the courtroom. And y'all saw him look around the courtroom like this. That worry, look, you know that look when you looking for your mama like, I ain't even do it. Or you know you in trouble and that worry look out. Here you go. One more time for the people in the back. The worry look. What am I supposed to do? Ain't you three God? Ain't you the Messiah? No disrespect to all powerful God, you know what I'm saying? But this is what he claimed himself to be. This is what was allowed to be played in court. So again, now you're looking around. You looking around to people for what? And you have a woman in Babylon telling him what to do. Because let's not forget, he believes that what this is right now is Babylon. This is you're living under the white man's thumb, and now you have a Caucasian woman in Babylon telling you to look at me when I'm talking to you. Because no, these are your options. You either go along with the attorney you have, or you represent yourself. And she's telling him that's not going to be a good idea. I do not recommend you represent yourself. You have an attorney. keep the attorney you have and go on with proceedings. And he's trying to argue with the judge to try to get his way because he's so used to getting his way. He's so used to telling women what to do and talking over their head to get his way. And he's seeing that's not going to work. You tried it with COVID. Now everyone, including the judge, is wearing a mask. Okay. And him, he's wearing a mask. That's not going to stop this trial. What he's trying to do is literally stop the trial. He's trying to stop this trial from happening so they can start over. So, because he know it's a wrap. He know it's a wrap. He know it. He know it.
Proceed with Mr. Booker or proceed pro se and represent yourself, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible idea.
Why is that my only two options?
That's the law, Mr. Bishop, period. That's the law.
So I'm not allowed to seek other counsel?
Not in the middle of trial, no, sir.
Even if I'm not being represented right?
Sir, that's the ruling. Do not argue with me.
Is that on record?
Everything is on record, Mr. Bishop. Everything is on the record. So what do you want to do? You either proceed with Mr. Booker or you proceed without an attorney, but we're not stopping the trial for you to get a new lawyer. That's not how this works.
What you gonna do, Lou?
What about the COVID?
We've already discussed that, sir. You have a mask, I have a mask.
Now I have to say, he's worried about COVID, but he wasn't worried about, see that look? That's that look right there. That's that scared look that I'm talking about. You see that look right there? There you go. There it is. Here you go. I'm gonna try and emulate it, y'all. Like what? Like what? Is she for real? What? That's that look. Like, I don't understand. Why am I not getting my way? Why is this not working? You worried about COVID, but you was in Hawaii and they had to be. Now, again, don't forget this during COVID 2020 when it was worldwide and there were no flights going in and out of nowhere. You had restrictions on flying. You had restrictions on the beach. You had restrictions on everything. It was restrictions on everything. Him and the rest of his little people, they went to Hawaii and they got banned from Hawaii for touching turtles during COVID. You think I'm lying? I ain't lying. It's all over the internet. It was going. They were called the Stinky Cult. They call it Stinky Cult because they had to put them all, every last one of them, on a flight and send them out because they were not allowed to stay in Hawaii because they violated COVID guidelines by touching turtles during the time when it was running rampant, when we had no idea what it was, no control over it, nothing. So again, now you're worried about COVID and the guidelines and where people need to be 5 feet apart. Were you worried about that when you was touching turtles? When you were touching turtles, were you worried about that? Like I say, I'll be over there nigga at night. I'll be running on over there to get my daily dose of what had happened, girl. What had happened? But like I said, I was roaming through the crime section today, and I was on Court TV, and I'm like, oh snap! He really tried to, for real. He's really trying his hardest to stop the court from happening, and because he know it's a wrap. From my perspective, he is getting what I would say is karma. Yes, he's being tried for the revenge on the young lady. However, when they start bringing up the witnesses, that's what is sealing his deal, and the circumstances around well, how was this revenge on? You know, this is not this is a revenge on case. That's what it is, revenge on. So, and how it got to that point in other quote unquote victims of his wrath. Because remember, this Orn was she was being a victim of his wrath because she left. And this was a way of getting back at her, like, we're going to get our last laugh on you. So he who has the last laugh. You know what I'm saying? He who laughs, last laugh. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. He who laughs, laughs best. There you go. I was tongue tapped, but I know how to say Eligio Bishop. I know how to say Eligio. I bet y'all know how to say that one. I can say Eligio.
Masks, we have hand sanitizers, the jurors are fine with it, counsel's fine with it, we are way more than 5 feet away from each other. So that's, you're trying everything you can to not go forward with this trial.
Because I'm not being treated fair.
Okay, you are entitled to your opinion, Mr. Bishop, I'm not going to argue with you, but we are moving forward with the trial. One way or the other. If you're concerned about COVID and you want to stay in the back and do not want to participate in the trial, that is also your right. And we'll try you an extension. That is considered a voluntary absence from court.
Really?
Really?
Because I don't want to be in here and be exposed to COVID.
Then you can sit in the back and we can try the case in your absence.
So I don't have the right to have any opinion about this.
He doesn't want to be exposed to COVID, but he has exposed people to diseases, allegedly. He exposed the people to violence, allegedly. He exposed people to so many different things, but he doesn't want to be exposed to COVID. He just said it. That's not alleged. He just said that ish out his mouth. He just said that. He did. Let's not forget, do y'all know one of his queens, Malia? Do y'all remember when she was allegedly in the hospital for allegedly an unknown condition, and she was in there for so long and she lost so much weight? Everyone was concerned about her, to when she was in the hospital, allegedly she was signed out, allegedly. Again, we're dealing with people that allegedly don't really see doctors unless they come back to quote unquote Babylon. We're dealing with people that under his tutelage, not no one else's, his tutelage, under allegedly his guideline. Don't go to the doctor. Don't, we're not practicing safe X. We're not doing any of that. So again, but you're worried about COVID? Okay. We'll see. No, we're going on with that trial. Put your mask on. If you got your vaccine, you good to go. Go on about your business.
I don't even understand that question. Those are your choices.
Meaning my big decision on my behalf.
Okay. Mr. Bishop, this is the last time I'm going to tell you your options. Okay?
Period.
As far as counsel, you either proceed with Mr. Booker or you represent yourself. Period. You do not get to stop the trial to hire a new attorney. Number one. Number two, COVID. I've discussed this with counsel. We've mentioned it to the jurors. Everybody is fine with going forward. We have masking in place. We have provided you with a mask. We have hand sanitizer. COVID's been going on for 4 years, folks. We got to figure out how to live with this. We are way more than 5 feet apart, and the CDC guidelines are in the process of changing anyway with respect to the isolation rules. And while they haven't changed yet, they are in the process of changing them to eliminate the isolation requirements and just to require masks. I am wearing masks. I will wear a mask throughout the entire trial. So that if you're not comfortable with that, and you want to sit in lockup during the course of the trial, that is your right. And that will be considered a voluntary absence from the proceeding.
Will I be able to hear what's going on?
Nope. There's no feed back there. Nope, you wouldn't be able to hear it. So it's up to you.
So
2 choices, sir. Proceed or it's go in the back. That's it.
This is killing him.
This is on record.
Woman.
Everything is on record. Everything I'm saying is on the record. So the appellate courts can hear it. If they think I handled it improperly, they'll have their discretion to do whatever they deem appropriate. So you need to decide now what you're doing.
But they were arrested for quarantine. See? That was in 2020. See? For breaking quarantine.
Do you want to stay in the courtroom for the remainder of the proceeding, Mr. Bishop? And participate in this trial?
Participate?
Yes. Testify, not testify, be here when witnesses
So
testify.
whether I'm here or not, this is gonna go forward.
Yes, that is correct.
He looked shocked.
That is correct.
Who will be representing me if I fire my lawyer?
You will represent yourself. Those are your
Okay, and
choices.
if I represent myself and not choose to be in the court, then who will represent? Then who?
Nobody.
Okay, well, I wanted to fire my attorney and not be in court.
Okay.
So you think he being smart? He think he being smart? He think he being
Alright,
smart?
So that
Listen.
means, if that is the case, you want to fire Mr. Booker and you want to remain in the courtroom. You want to remain in lockup, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that means there will be no, if you fire Mr. Booker, that means no witnesses are going to testify on your behalf.
Hmm.
We will be presenting no evidence and we will move right into the closing arguments.
So are you saying that I'm not allowed to defend myself?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Mm.
You have a right to defend yourself. You have Mr. Booker here who again is doing an outstanding job on your behalf.
Not in my.
I told you your options, so decide what you want to do. Do you want to go talk to your client in the back? Okay, let's take 5 minutes.
If he wants to.
Go talk to
Oh, I like this judge. She is not putting up with the Nature Boy's antics. Now, they took a recess there, and because we rewound the tape back to show you that back and forth and the things he was saying about what if I just don't show up, who's going to represent me, all that. It was a little bit of an Adam Montgomery type situation, wasn't it? If I just stay in lockup, what happens? Well, after they conferred, Mr. Bishop decided not to fire his attorney. Smart move, as the judge noted. His attorney, Robert Booker, is going to continue to represent him, going to continue to stay in the courtroom with him. And
So now he's going to continue to be with his attorney because he thought that, oh, well, forget it. Well, then I fire my attorney and I stay in the back. Well, then, But then you won't be able to have your witnesses come forward because then who will cross-examine your witnesses? Who will examine your witnesses? Because you won't be in the courtroom to defend yourself and because you've also fired your attorney. So what did you think was going to happen? Like, what did you think was going to happen for real? Like, I'm befuddled. Again, that is my new word of the year, befuddled. I am taking ownership of that word. Seems like every time I get on this line, somebody calls. And I don't know, it's connected through my watch too. So I'm serious. It's connected through my watch. This is the second video today I recorded. And the last video, it goes off and so does this. But I had to come with y'all to let y'all know that it's going down. It's going down. I'm about to move around and see what else is going on. But again, later on I will be at Nika at night to see what else she got going on because she be having all the testimony. She be doing the damn thing. I'll be over there with her. Like, I get my homage. Where's that? Nika at night. Get your ass over there. That's where I'm going. But again, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. I have a wide variety of things on this channel. But again, I had to come and let y'all know, like, yo, did y'all just see that? Like, did anyone catch that? Did somebody catch that? I know Neek catched it. Neek, I know you caught that, girl. Please tell him you caught that. I'll holler at y'all. See y'all next time. And I am